Let's go, let's go, let's go. Getting some September done. We have, take a look, doing some games where the teams are in. I'll probably do a Lehigh Crystal Lake game. I know Slashed might be joining us. He just wrapped up some basketball. Maybe do that game on September 3rd. So let's take a look at September 1st. We have San Francisco at Southside. Southside's letting it roll as far as their manager file. We'll see how letting it roll goes, but San Francisco heads in there and shuts them out. Bert Blyleven, who is a keeper going into next year, I've got half the teams done for next year, beats Mathewson. Washington needs to win to make up ground, and no, Manchester, the spoiler, beats them in 11, so no ground made up from Washington for Washington, who's chasing Southside. Union Stewards, big win, 12-10. And Lehigh and Crystal Lake, a close one. Bagwell hits a home run, and Lehigh gets a one-run victory. On to the second. Philadelphia at Illinois. Illinois wins, and they don't really want to. I think Illinois is wanting to lock up the most draft balls in the lottery. San Francisco at Southside. San Fran, a 4-3 winner. Washington gets a win. Vegas on the road at Lancaster gets the loss. Lehigh shuts out Crystal Lake. Carolina 3-1 over Northwest. Chicago beats Gary, and the Union Stewards continue their winning ways. So on to the third. Let's see what we've got here. 5-3 Gary over Chicago. Philly gets a win. Manchester, the spoiler, keeps Washington away from a victory. Vegas beats Lancaster. Lancaster only 5.5 back. Beantown over the Union Stewards. I was gonna play this, but heck, they're 10 back. I'd like to get a game that involves like some closer teams, especially here if Philadelphia starts competing with Carolina. Lehigh 11-2 over Crystal Lake, and Carolina over Northwest. So on to the fourth we go. I'll leave the option for those in here watching. Yeah, part of me, I've heard some people say, "Kill it with fire, Steve. Get us through September." But my plan was to get us through the 15th here. Pause, see if anybody wants to make any. We'll see what the races look like, and then finish it out tomorrow. If people want to do any adjustments. Northwest, they get shut out. Northwest got a pretty good pitching staff coming back next year for a community team. Lehigh over Union Stewards. Lancaster, a 2-1 winner. They've got second place locked down right now. Philadelphia needs to get wins, especially against Carolina, if they're going to climb into. They're only 3.5 back right now. Crystal Lake, they go on the win in the win column, beating Beantown. Chicago heads into Vegas and gets beat. It means Lancaster's only 4.5 back now. Northwest edges out Illinois, and Southside takes a loss. So Washington only 2.5 back. Lancaster 4.5 out of first. On to the fifth, Lehigh and the Union Stewards. Lehigh a 9-2 winner. Gary looking to be the spoiler, and they are. They get a victory over Lancaster. Carolina a win. Joss 24-10. He gets his 10th loss. Beantown a winner, and Vegas beat Chicago again. Southside loses to Washington, so I'll probably do one of their games. They're only a game apart now. Northwest, Crystal Lake gets a win. Lehigh gets by Beantown. Chicago beats Lancaster head-to-head. Carolina wins. Manchester wins. And Gary beats Vegas. So on to the 7th. I'm going to do the Southside Washington game since they are only a game apart. Beantown beats Lehigh. Chicago beats Lancaster. Carolina, a winner. San Francisco, a winner. Gary shuts out Vegas. Philly shuts out Northwest. And Union Stewards beat Crystal Lake. So let's take a look at Southside at Washington. If Washington can win this game, they will be tied with Southside for that last playoff spot. Kid Nichols against Walter Johnson. A couple
Pitching
of
for
old
Washington,
classic pitchers.
Kid Nichols.
Play ball! Strike 3!
Hayward struck out, 1 out. Grich line to short, 2 out. Cash grounded to short, 3 out.
Strike 3!
Pitching for Southside, Walter Johnson. Wilson struck out, 1 out. Bruthers fly down the right field line, 2 out. Ruth singled up the middle. Goral grounded to short, 3 out. Goslin fly to deep left center, 1 out. Rose
Judd
grounded
Wilson.
to third, 2 out.
I can tell you Ruth, Hamilton, Bruthers, Altuve, Trammell, Wilson, Kid Nichols, all coming back next year for Washington.
Montero singled between first and second. Wagner popped to short, 3 out. Hall line to second, 1 out. Trammell grounded to short, safe on throwing error. Trammell stole second. Batty fly to deep right center, 2 out. Hamilton grounded to short, 3 out. Rice grounded to short, 1 out. Trainer doubled to left center.
Can't see you, David. If you're in here, speak up.
Hayward grounded to the pitcher, 2 out. Grich grounded to second, 3 out. Altuve flied shallow down right field line, 1 out. Wilson lined a single up the middle.
Poof!
Wilson stole second.
Strike 3! Tear out!
Bruther struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3!
Ruth struck out, 3 out.
Ball 4!
Cash walked.
Yo, yo, yo.
Goslin bunted out to the catcher, Cash to second, sacrifice, 1 out. Rose grounded to first, Cash to third,
Strike
2
3!
out. Montero struck out, 3 out. Goral fly to deep center, 1 out.
A couple of classic premier pitchers here. And
Hall grounded to
pitchers
second, 2 out. Trammell fly to deep right, 3 out. Wagner fly to deep right center, 1 out.
Poof.
Rice grounded a triple down the first baseline. Trainer grounded to short, Rice scored,
Strike three.
2 out, South
Visiting-
side 1 Washington 0.
Visiting
Hayward
South
struck
side.
out,
Strike three.
3 out. Batty struck out, 1 out. Hamilton grounded to the pitcher, 2 out. Altuve grounded to short, 3 out.
Strike three.
Grich struck out, 1 out.
Strike three.
Cash struck out, 2 out.
Holy cow.
Goslin fly to right, 3 out. Wilson singled up the middle.
Poof.
Bruthers grounded to first, second to first double play,
Strike three.
2 out.
Hurrah.
Ruth struck out, 3 out. Rose fly to deep left, 1 out.
Strike three.
Montero struck out, 2 out.
Holy cow.
Wagner hit a solo homer down the left field line, 356 feet, south side 2 Washington. Rice grounded to short, 3 out.
Strike three.
Coral struck out,
Hurrah.
1 out.
Strike three.
Hall struck out, 2 out. Trammell grounded a single between first and second.
Ground rule double.
Batty doubled to left center, Trammell to third. Hamilton
Johnson.
grounded to first, 3 out.
Johnson gets out of a jam there.
Trainer fly to shallow left, 1 out. Hayward grounded to first, 2 out. Grich popped to the catcher, 3 out.
Strike three.
Altuve struck out, 1 out. Wilson grounded to second, 2 out.
Poof.
Bruthers grounded to third, 3 out. Cash grounded a single between third and short.
Southside breaking it open here, getting some insurance runs.
Goslin hit a 2-run homer down the right field line, 333 feet, south side 4 Washington 0. Rose singled between first and second. Montero popped to second, 1 out.
Poof.
Wagner grounded to short, second to first double play, 3 out. Ruth walked.
Poof.
Goral grounded to short, second to first double play, 2 out.
Walter Johnson with the shutout win. He's pretty good. 24-14 on the season. And with that, take a look at the standings. Southside maintains a 2-game lead over Washington for that last playoff spot. Let's see what we have. Who's hot, who's not. Lehigh's 9-1. Up here, Manchester 7-3, playing the role of the spoiler. South side at Washington again. This time Washington returns the favor, gets to within a game one more time. Philadelphia gets a shutout. Keep our eye on them. Chicago pours it on Gary. Hunters really struggled this year pitching. Carolina takes the loss, and Lancaster beats Vegas on the road. So as we go to the ninth, let's see what's shaking here. Carolina has that 3.5 game lead over Philadelphia. Can Philadelphia close that gap? Let me see. Philadelphia. Do they play Carolina down the stretch? They do. Those are going to be some big games right here. And then you got that damn Northwest team that gives me the most trouble. Here we go. Washington trying to get a win. Can Manchester play spoiler? They can't. Washington. Kid Nichols, another win. Beantown, a winner. Crystal Lake just can't beat Lehigh, it seems. 13-inning win. Chicago gets beat. Northwest beats Carolina. So this is an opening here where Philadelphia, playing the worst team in the league, needs a win. And they get it. That's what Philly needs, is they're only 2.5 back now. On to the 10th. Manchester can't get it done. Washington. Philadelphia looking Philadelphia looking to get a win, and they just can, as Illinois does the unthinkable and wins. Beantown, a winner. Lehigh just squeaks by Crystal Lake. Chicago wins big. Carolina, a winner. San Fran beats Southside, and Lancaster beats Vegas. So as we go into the 11th, take a look at what we have shaping up here. Again, Washington has now moved into the 3rd spot and put a game up on Southside, who's now a game out of the playoff picture. Crystal Lake and Carolina are close for 2nd, and Philly is still in it. A loss by Carolina. Can Crystal Lake get a win? Vegas beats Lancaster. Gary over Southside. And Crystal Lake cannot beat Lehigh. Now Lehigh's at home against Illinois. And they get by 1-1. Washington over Lancaster. Crystal Lake and Carolina. That'll be a good game. I'm going to play that on Friday the 13th as a tribute to Slashed. Crystal Lake gets a key win. Gary 2-1 winner. Philly wins. Manchester big. Northwest a winner. And San Fran beats Vegas. So on to the 13th we go. We will play Carolina at Crystal Lake. Illinois beats Lehigh. Lancaster wins. Manchester, a winner. Vegas gets by San Francisco. Southside, a 2-1 winner. Philly wins, and Beantown wins. So let's move on and take a look at these two teams here. Carolina trying to chase down that 2nd place spot, home field advantage in the 1st round.
Pitching for Crystal Lake, Kenny Rogers.
Play ball!
Kenny Rogers has a 24 ERA against this team. It's sad.
Trout tripled off the wall in
It's
left.
gonna be a rough day.
Infante popped to 2nd, 1 out.
Ball!
Rajano walked.
Holy cow!
Carolina out on top early here.
Stanton doubled off the wall in left center. Trout scored. Rajano scored. Carolina 2 Crystal Lake 0. Boudreaux singled to right center. Stanton out at home, 2 out. Helton fly to deep center, 3 out. Pitching for Carolina, Bob Shaw. Henderson lined a single to center.
Henderson coming back.
Henderson stole second.
Seeing the keeper list for Crystal Lake.
Zobrist grounded to short, 1 out. Bell lined a triple to right center, Henderson scored, Carolina 2 Crystal Lake 1. Bonds walked. Fox struck out, 2 out.
This is Bond's last season. He will not be.
Bonds stole second.
Coming back.
Griffey Jr. grounded to first, 3 out. Cochran walked. Walker walked, Cochran to second. Matthews struck out, 1 out. Trout struck out, 2 out. Infante lined to third, 3 out. Piazza walked. Balk. Piazza to second.
Dang, seeing no love lost.
Longoria grounded to third, 1 out.
David and Slashed as they've got their
Keppinger struck out, 2 out.
Dead ball!
Henderson hit by pitch.
Strike 3!
Zobrist struck out, 3 out. Rajano hit a solo homer down the left field line, 348 feet, Carolina 3 Crystal Lake 1. Stanton fly to shallow left center, 1 out. Boudreau doubled to center.
Ball.
Helton walked. Cochran grounded to second, second to first double play, 3 out. Bell grounded to the pitcher, 1 out.
Ball.
Bonds walked. Fox lined a single to right center, Bonds to second. Griffey Jr. lined a single to right center, Bonds to third, Fox to second.
Friday the 13th in Crystal Lake. It's going to get a run home here. Crystal Lake needs a
Piazza
win.
fly to deep center, sacrifice, Bonds scored,
Keep
2
a
out,
couple game
Carolina
cushion for
3 Crystal
second.
Lake 2.
That one's going to drop in.
Longoria lined a single to left,
We're
Fox
tied.
scored, Griffey Jr. to second, Carolina 3 Crystal Lake 3. Keppinger grounded to first, 3 out. Walker fly to shallow right center, 1 out. Matthews fly to deep right, 2 out. Trout fly to left center, 3 out. Henderson grounded to third, 1 out. Zobrist grounded to first, 2 out. Bell grounded to third, 3 out.
Jim Umbricht, who is a keeper going into season 13.
Pitching for Crystal Lake, Jim Umbricht. Infante fly to deep right, 1 out.
Strike 3!
Rajano struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3!
Stanton struck out, 3 out.
Very.
Bonds hit a solo homer down the right field line, 355 feet, Crystal Lake 4 Carolina 3. Fox fly deep down the left field line, 1 out. Griffey Jr. grounded to first, safe on an error.
Poop.
Piazza grounded to short, second to first double play, 3 out.
Poof.
Boudreau singled on the infield. Helton fly to shallow center, 1 out.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Cochran fly to very deep left center, 2 out.
Ooh, and Carolina with the 2-run shot by Walker that puts them back into the lead.
Walker hit a 2-run homer down the right field line, 389 feet, Carolina 5 Crystal Lake 4. Pitching for Crystal Lake, number 62, Joel Peralta. Matthews popped to second, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Longoria struck out, 1 out. Keppinger grounded a single between first and second.
Poof.
Henderson singled on the infield, Keppinger to second.
Strike 3.
Zabris struck out, 2 out. Pitching for Carolina, Bobby Typhonauer. Bell popped to second, 3 out. Pitching for Crystal Lake, Hal Woods Hick. Trout grounded to third, 1 out. Infante grounded to the pitcher, 2 out. Rajano lined to short, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Bond struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Fox struck out, 2 out. Griffey Jr. grounded to first, 3 out. Stanton singled to left.
Safe.
Boudreau bunted to the pitcher, forcing Stanton at second, 1 out.
Poop.
Helton grounded to short, second to first double play,
Dead ball.
3 out.
Oh,
Piazza hit by pitch. Longoria grounded to first,
tying run at
Piazza
second.
to second, 1 out. Keppinger grounded to first, Piazza to third, 2 out.
And Ricky, the greatest of all time, comes through, ties it up. And as Clue mentioned,
Henderson
Jack,
grounded a single between third and short, Piazza scored, Carolina 5 Crystal Lake 5. Pitching for Carolina, Randy Choate.
Poof.
Henderson stole second.
Ball 4.
Zobrist walked.
tied up.
Bell
headed
grounded
the
to
ninth.
first, 3 out. Pitching for Crystal Lake, number 56, Fernando Rodney. Cochran grounded to second, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Walker
Fernando
struck out,
Rodney.
2 out.
Been on fire this year.
Matthews grounded a single between third and short.
Poop.
Matthews picked off first by the
Picked him
catcher,
off.
3 out. Bonds grounded to first, 1 out.
Can they walk it off here in the bottom of the ninth?
Safe.
And Jimmy
Fox singled
beats
on the
out a
infield.
Poop.
Fox
and
caught
gets
stealing
caught
second,
stealing.
2 out.
Extra innings.
Griffey Jr. grounded to second, 3 out.
Ball 4.
Trout walked. Pitching for Crystal Lake, number 40, Wade Davis. Trout stole second. Infante fly down the right field line, 1 out.
Uh-oh, this could be the go-ahead run. Is he coming home?
Out.
And
Rajano
he's
lined a
gone
single to
out
left.
by Albert
Trout out
Bell.
at home, 2 out.
Pace.
Rajano stole second.
Now,
Stanton fly to
Crystal
shallow
Lake
left
with a
center,
great
3
play.
out.
The outfield, a lot of pitching changes coming
Pitching
over.
for Carolina, Dwayne Ward. Piazza line to third, 1 out. Longoria fly to shallow right center, 2 out.
Strike three.
Keppinger struck out, 3 out.
Strike three.
Boudreau struck out, 1 out. Helton popped to second, 2 out.
Strike three.
Cochran struck out, 3 out.
Ball four.
Henderson walked.
Pace.
Henderson stole second. Zobrist grounded to second, Henderson to third, 1 out.
Strike three.
Bell struck out, 2 out. Bonds intentionally walked.
Ball four.
Getting close here.
Fox walked, Bonds to second.
Strike three.
Griffey Jr.
And
struck
Ward
out,
gets out of
3
the
out.
jam.
Walker grounded to first, 1 out. Matthews fly down the right field line, 2 out. Trout fly to deep center, 3 out. Pitching for Carolina, number 31, Steve Cishek. Piazza line to third, 1 out.
Strike three.
Longoria struck out, 2 out. Keppinger fly to deep left center, 3 out. Pitching for Crystal Lake, Armando Benitez.
Pace.
Infante lined a double down the third base line.
Strike three.
Rajano struck out, 1 out.
Strike three.
Stanton struck out, 2 out.
And
Boudreau
Griffey
fly
hauls
to
it
very
in.
deep left center, 3 out. Pitching for Carolina, Dave Barres. Henderson lined a single to left.
Pace.
Henderson stole second. Zobrist bunted out to the catcher, Henderson to third, sacrifice,
Strike
1
three.
out. Bell struck out, 2 out. Bonds intentionally walked.
And Jimmy Fox walks it off. Bottom of 13. And the Killers with a key win. And we move on to the 14th. I'm going to finish on the 15th, post the file. Check in tomorrow. Illinois at Lehigh. Illinois shuts them out. Lancaster takes a loss. Northwest beats Beantown. Carolina gets by Crystal Lake, pulls within 2. Southside over Vegas. San Francisco loses to Gary, and Chicago beats Washington. So Southside is only a half game back. 8-6. San Fran win. Lehigh beats Northwest. Lancaster, a win. Philly beats Crystal Lake. Philly now just 1 game out of the playoffs. Carolina loses, so now it's a half game. Chicago 19-0. That's a butt whooping. Beantown 8-4. And Vegas beats South Side. So let's wrap it up right here. Go to standings, who's hot, who's not. Chicago, 6.5 game lead. But Washington and Southside right there battling it out for that last playoff spot. Lehigh's got a pretty comfortable 15 game lead, but Philadelphia half game out of the playoffs and only 2.5 back of second place. So we got a couple, what do we got? 130. We got about 15, 16 games left for some of these teams. So, well, maybe not that much. Yeah, possibly. It's going to be tight down the stretch. So, taking a look at who's standing out leaders wise, let's do the snapshot. Joe Mauer has moved up into the top of the batting list. Ruth and Hack Wilson tied with 42 homers. Alexander with 29 wins. Got 5 pitchers with 21 or more. And Rodney with his league leading 24 saves. I'm going to wrap it up, post it, and give folks a chance. And tomorrow we'll finish September